I guess this couch is just going to keep looking bad for this series. Hey, strangers, it's me, the stranger that talks to strangers. How's your day going? I hope well. My day's going well. I just went for a walk. If you're new here, this is a show where thousands of people send me questions, ask for advice, or just give me some general story about their life. And I read that and talk into the camera, and we discuss it. If you don't know me, my name is Hunter. I'm a travel nurse, and I've also built a career asking strangers questions on the side of the street. So, not a very novel idea, but I think the videos show that I'm very passionate in listening to people's stories and hearing what they have to say. So, I hope that these videos are also a testament to that. So my goal with these videos is just to show that we all have a story. You're not alone in needing advice. You're not alone in needing help. And I am here to offer some of that and take it with a grain of salt because I'm not the smartest person in the world. In fact, I'm not even close. But I have been through things as well. So hopefully what I've learned through those experiences, I can help you out with. Without further ado, let's read the inbox. I've known a boy since the 4th grade. Today I'm in the last year of school and I'm still in love with him. We used to be best friends too, but because of the pandemic, we drifted apart. I think that's happened to a lot of people, so don't feel alone on that. Sometimes I feel like he likes me, and sometimes not. I can't be honest about my feelings. There are 2 ways that you can look at the situation. Let's talk about the first way you can look at it. The first way, you don't tell this person how you feel. You don't make things awkward, you don't ruffle any feathers, you don't make it apparent that you feel a certain way for this person. This is known as the path of least resistance, and it's the easy path. Now, this way might seem fine, right? No confrontation, no problem. If you choose this path, you'll always have this person in your life, or at least you think you will. You'll always have them in your sight, and you don't have to worry about losing them. But before you pick this option, let me tell you a little story. This is called the story of Tantalus. My memory is a little foggy because I don't constantly study Greek mythology, but the story goes something along the lines of Tantalus had a son, and in order to trick the gods or to impress them or something, I don't know if I should say it, he cooked his son and he fed it to the gods. Now, when they found out about this, they obviously had to punish Tantalus. Now, their punishment for Tantalus, who did something abhorrent, was to chain him in water that was just below his neck, underneath a tree that was just above his head. And the punishment for the rest of his life was to never be able to eat from that tree or drink from that water. It'll always be in sight, but he'll never be able to get it. Now, do you see the parallels here? The Greeks thought of something that was in front of you that you couldn't have, a terrible punishment, so bad that someone who would cook their own son deserves that type of punishment. Now, if you choose option 1, the only option we've talked about so far, if you choose this, you're right, you'll never be embarrassed, or at least you won't be embarrassed of rejection. But what will happen to you is you will always forever think about what could have been. You will always feel this desire that you want to tell them something. So long as you feel as though you love this person, you're not going to be able to quell that fire. It is way more likely that you will ruin that friendship because you didn't tell them that you like them. Your psyche will be burdened with these thoughts, and that burden is going to cause this friendship to deteriorate, or at least make it a high chance to deteriorate. This is a lot easier for me to say because I'm not in your situation, but you should tell that person how you feel. I don't think rejection is that bad, especially when compared to regret. It is extremely frightening to tell someone how you feel, especially if you don't know if they feel the same way. The thought of them not reciprocating that feeling towards you is extremely embarrassing. And if they say no to you, you might feel like the biggest loser in the world. But if you don't tell them how you feel, if you never try to realize what could be between you two, that's going to be a worse feeling. You're going to feel like a much bigger loser if you don't tell this person how you feel. Now, I'm not a love doctor. I can't tell you what to do. I'm not even saying I have the right answer. But me personally, my advice is you don't want to live with regret. And I've probably said that sentence like 15 times now, but it's true. That's the one thing that all these centenarians and people I meet in the hospital, everyone says their biggest regret in life was having regret. It can seem like a tricky thing because you don't want to lose this person. But unfortunately and fortunately, your heart yearns for this person. Turn it into a fortunate thing. Go after this person. You're doing a disservice to your heart if you don't at least pursue it. I'm not saying get weird and get over the top and stalk this person, but just tell them how you feel. Enter the conversation gently and just let them know that, hey, you're having feelings towards them. If this is any true friend of yours, they're going to be honest with you and not lead you on. And if they say, no, this is too weird, I never want to be your friend again, then maybe they weren't supposed to be your friend in the first place. Feelings are such a beautiful thing, and if one person could be so upset because you feel a certain way towards them, then maybe that person wasn't meant to be in your life anyway. So I'm going to say listen to the Greeks and avoid being tantalized. You don't want to be stuck in a situation where you love this person, but they don't know you love them. It's a very weird, that's a very awkward situation to be in. So when the opportunity presents itself, tell the person how you feel. and don't avoid the opportunity. In these situations, it's really easy to be like, it just never came up. You can make it come up. So I hope this was able to help the person that asked the question, or at least help someone watching this video. And I will see all of you in the next one. Okay, bye. And I've also learned that I have to turn the video off first. Actually, I have to turn them off at the same time.